Like he's done basically. And PJ's.
Well, he is done, and PJ still has. Yeah, so you're definitely
All
losing.
right, there's that.
We figured out a like back road way to get red zone.
Oh yeah.
On our TV here.
Nice.
So if you ever want to come over and watch Red Zone, we have a way.
Yeah, but only if you're allergic to alcohol, like all of us.
We're all allergic to alcohol here,
according to James.
Oh, what the?
Dude, your kicker is kicking ass.
My kicker
is
the Rams kicker. He's got 10 points for you.
Nice.
Like you're projected to win this easy. Like there's no way Daniel's gonna be able to come back from this.
You never know.
Do you think Daniel still wants to trade Le'Veon Bell?
I think he dropped him.
He
dropped him.
No, he definitely did. And I texted him, and I was
That's not it. Where the hell is this?
He dropped Le'Veon Bell for the Green Bay defense, and then they got him -4 points.
There it is.
That's he a hoe. That's why.
I think that's the most embarrassing, stupid thing I've ever seen Daniel do in fantasy football.
It happens.
I know, but it just cracked me the fuck up.
He took a gamble. Let me grab something to drink real fast.
Yeah, I need a refill. I'll wait until you get back. That way, in case our guest ends up jumping on before, you know.
Do you want me to stay in the hot seat?
No, it's all right. Unless, of course, you can.
Squad.
Well.
You might want to make your own.
Yeah. Even though that stuff tastes like gasoline.
It's so bad. No, you just got to put more gasoline and less
Coke. No, I did that, and I was like,
dude, it's
no. So I'm just putting a little bit.
Canadian Club is.
But I did get Dos Equis in case you want to switch.
Dos Equis?
Dos
Queckies.
I'm all right. I'm not gonna switch. I'm gonna be.
You need.
I've been drinking whiskey. I can't change now.
What?
No, I can't change now.
Now who gets it?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have like fucking iron gut or some shit?
You do for now. You won't eventually.
No, dude. I have never been like.
I'm usually good, but he will get sick.
Really?
Yeah.
We have iron gut.
It's
what?
It's the bat in life.
I definitely feel like it's more the Batten than the Walden.
Definitely.
Like, I mean,
Grandpa Batten.
Probably.
Definitely Grandpa Batten.
If not more.
That's gonna be interesting to drink. All right.
It's all right. I'm basically gonna go pour myself a glass of gasoline. So I'll be right back.
What are you drinking?
Canadian Mist.
Yeah, dude, it's so bad.
Yeah, it's not the best.
No, it's awful. It is the White Wolf of whiskeys.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. It might as well be gasoline.
It's pretty bad. All right, we are up and running. We're just gonna wait for Chris to show up.
You have a little puppy guy.
Like a little that guy.
Oh. Like a cover? Yeah. Not called a puppy guy.
It's called a puppy guy.
What's a
puppy guy?
It's called apparently it's called a puppy guy.
Puppy guy.
The thing that covers the mic so you don't spit all over it.
Oh, it's pop screen.
Pop screen.
Pop screen? No, it's Pop Smoke.
It says he said pop screen.
No, Pop Smoke.
No, we're not talking about rappers.
No, other James has no idea what rappers are.
This
Did you
is
hear
true.
that?
No clue what rappers are. Never heard rap in my life.
What did he say?
He said he's never heard rap in his life.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Cooper Kupp stomping the yard. Mike Evans, of course, shit the bed. That's fine.
There's a hard G on the end, right?
Stomp?
It's like a hard R, but it's a hard G instead.
Clyde Edward-Hilaire didn't do too bad for me. That's a surprise.
Didn't hear what he said.
Clyde who?
I'm just Clyde Edward-Hilaire. I'm just looking over my team real fast. What they
yeah. No, it was rough too.
Oh yeah, my kicker is doing pretty solid right now.
Right.
We've been kind of watching, but not totally watching.
We're watching. No, we are so locked.
Yeah.
Look at us. From across the house.
Just how crazy would it have been if I'd played DJ Shark Jr., who was questionable?
Oh, Shark did at least a couple plays
with 16 points. Like I would have wished I would have put him in there instead of whoever the hell else I put in.
I don't know. I sucked, so it's okay.
Like him over my Him over my fucking Tampa Bay guy. Yeah.
I don't know.
They're my work pants.
I am not looking
It
at my
is
phone.
still
We were-
unlikely that.
We were having to like bootleg Red Zone from my mom's Hulu.
Yeah.
So it was like I had to log into Hulu from my phone in order to make it work. Hey, Chris.
Hey.
But yeah, we basically had to download the Hulu from my mom because it has the Red Zone on it and the live. So we didn't have to pay like $100 per month for the live and then the Red Zone.
Yeah.
And so,
You could pay $100.50.
yeah, well, we could, but we don't.
I don't want to pay $100.50.
And so then I had to cast it from my phone to the TV. So anything I did on my phone would stop the feed. So we faked it.
And we got to read all of her text messages.
Well, that's okay. It was all from the girls. All the crazy girls that I text that just basically talk about their kids.
Yes. We're in our 30s now. That's what happens.
I know. They all have kids now. Hey.
Yeah. Everyone just talks about their kids and their work, and you're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
I turned down a promotion on Friday, a potential promotion.
What?
Yeah.
You turned down a promotion.
Yep. On Friday. Potential promotion.
Oh, potential promotion.
Yeah, at work. They were.
Do
They,
we-
Yes, please.
what's up?
Hold up.
Chris is closing off the rooms. And cut off all the hair.
So you turned down a potential promotion.
Yep.
What was-
My old department manager, you know, the guy from the doors department, he decided he's retiring or leaving the company.
Uh-huh.
And so they were trying to figure out, they want me to train the new replacement. And I was like talking to him about it, wanting to kind of get an action plan. And they were like, hey, we heard that you had interest in taking over. And I was like, kinda, but you know, honestly, no, I'm good. I was like, because I realized like that morning, I was like, I don't want that kind of responsibility. I don't want to be one of these, like, I'm not one of these corporate guys who's like Mr. Manager. And I don't want to be tied down to doing the same thing for the next like 15 years to 20 years of my life. Like, I'm kind of tired of that place and I'm on the verge of like trying to get out of there. So I was like, I'd more rather just keep working with you guys to build the departments up right. And then whenever I feel like I'm done here, maybe just leave.
Yeah.
I didn't tell him that part, of course, but
No, but that's probably the smarter move.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're not planning on staying there, like, I mean, I don't plan on staying with iHeart or at least Total Traffic forever. But whenever like I was doing the at the time, whenever I was doing the management side of everything, it was like, maybe. But then I started seeing really what it would be, and if I ended up going down that, the trail, it'd be really difficult to get out of.
Mhm.
And then I don't know. So
It's a weird rabbit hole when you go down the management side.
Yep. I mean, you get to be the boss and you get to make decisions, but it does tie you down a little bit.
Oh yeah. It means that you're dedicating yourself to a place where it's going to be,
and they expect you to
50 to 60 hours a week all of a sudden. And yeah, I realized I was like, I kind of like the fact that I can just come and go as I please. And
yeah, you just do your job and then you're done.
yeah.
So, oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you're good. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, I've actually developed now. I thought the therapy again. Therapy's awesome, but so my therapist was like, "Hey, you need to go ahead and make like a timetable of what you want to do if you want to do more things."
Very
so
true.
I have a timetable now. In 6 months, if things are going right with training and with other things, I am going to be making the process of stepping down as manager of Sprouts, going just as a full-time waiter to make the money, and Nadia will take over my position, and then a guy named Eric will step up into her position, and then gradually I will be taken out of that role so I can focus more on outside things like this, like booking and like wrestling. So,
Nice. Yeah.
So
I think that's a smart move for you.
Yeah, I've been recently interviewing for a GM position.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I haven't heard anything back, but I also basically showed face at a new store that they're setting up, which isn't opening until October.
Okay.
And so what one of my, I guess, sort of mentors that was from a GM position from one of the stores I used to be at was like,
Mhm.
you need to find out, like, for sure if they're looking at you for those positions. If not,
Right.
that's fine, but make sure you're getting your money
Mhm.
Yeah.
because you do way more work than you get paid for, which is
Right. And that's
kind
the
of
thing.
typical.
Baby,
But
I got your money, don't you worry.
I
and
say,
so I
hey,
appreciate him telling me those things. Those
sexy,
things the
sexy,
other
sexy.
day. And things like that, and it's like, okay, I understand, but at the same time, am I really, like, worth the money you're saying? He's like, "Definitely," and I was like,
Mhm.
"Okay." Since he came into the business, the company from an outside position,
Mhm.
from a different company into ours, and he's like, "You're worth this much," and I was like, "Okay. Well, if I don't get that much, then I understand," but, like,
Mhm.
it may be at that point where I just need to do something else or figure it out or go from there, so, I mean,
Definitely.
I'm
Yeah, no, that sounds good though. That you're even up for it though. That's freaking awesome.
yeah, well, we'll see.
Yep.
I mean, you put into work. I remember you working at Sprouts, so that's
Oh yeah,
definitely
Morgan's always been
yeah.
a fucking top performer wherever she
Big ass
goes.
big names. No, I'm just
She does though.
kidding.
Yeah, above and beyond. We could actually use someone like you there. So
Well, I mean, I don't think Sprouts can pay me what I get right now,
no, probably not. No, we're having to close on Sundays now, so no, definitely not.
Whew.
unfortunately.
Yeah, it was weird though. I walked out of that little meeting just with a sense of purpose. Like I was like, I like helping people grow and better themselves. And I'm not here chasing the money. Like the money would be nice, sure, but I'd much
Yeah.
rather be fulfilled by what I'm doing. And I was like, holy crap! Like I need to get out of this place and start really pursuing the things I want to do.
Yes.
So it's like I'll help you guys set stuff up, and I will continue to do this weird floating thing where I'm helping 5 different departments every day. But man, like I really just want to start doing some side stuff and making some money off of it and having a good time with it. And I was like, I'm tired
Yeah.
of like, so I'm like, I was like, I got to buckle down and like really try this voiceover stuff, and I'm gonna have to start creating stuff that I'm proud of again. Like, God, I've been so like in a fog the past month or so that I just feel like I've been a zombie walking through it.
You
No,
don't
no, I feel you on
want
that.
to get to the grind because it'll wear you down eventually.
Oh yeah.
All right, Red is setting up his laptop because he tried it on his iPhone and I didn't tell him that it didn't work for iPhone.
Oh yeah, it doesn't work well on the iPhone. See, hopefully he's not using a Mac.
I'm
Otherwise,
about to message him like, "Are you using a Mac?"
because then we're gonna have that same issue we had.
Silver Surfer statue on Facebook. When I tell people I'm holding on to them, I know.
Hmm.
Right. Y'all have fun. I'm gonna hang
Yep.
out with the other James.
Yeah.
The other James,
The other
Other.
James.
other James.
Call him JB. JB Smooth.
GB.
JB Smooth would probably sue us if we called him that.
JB Smooth. He always got that nice little lisp going. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
JB Smooth.
hilarious
Yeah.
and pretty
look
much
like
everything he
Cavassier.
does. Yes.
You want smooth balls? Then do like JB Smooth and go ahead and get the Manscaped 4.0. I don't even know how that's not even near it. Oh man,
Oh yeah, he has a Toshiba, so he's
Oh
good.
yeah, it'll work just fine for him then.
Mhm.
I was recording some voiceover videos today. Like
Yeah, I saw you
tried
posted a demo reel.
that horrible fucking demo reel that I just need to take off.
I didn't look at it yet.
Oh, it's bad. It's just very monotone still. But so then, like today, I was trying to do the voices of Pokemon. I did like the first
Okay.
28. Man, it was so rough. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to continue this or even finish editing this. This is so like,
It just wasn't worth it.
yeah. Well, it's just because there's so much echo in it, and trying to like do it with video and then trying to go back and edit the audio is just, it's a double whammy of editing. You're like, fuck this. It's like I really need to either set up a fucking good room or something for this, or I don't know.
Tell you, just make a little makeshift booth in the closet.
I want to, but I don't have a way to
hang
run
Blake.
power.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. You would need to do that.
I'd have to run the computer screen, at least a computer screen and a mic all the way in there, right? So to do that, you're talking about.
Well, realistically, I mean, this would be a slight bitch, but you could always just hit record out there, have the mic running, just the mic run in there, and close the door, and then just cut out all the extra
Yeah,
stuff.
just edit the sound out. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would need to still be able to see the lines that I have to read. And
That's true.
Either
That
I have
would
to invest in a printer or I have to run a monitor in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
But
Not
I
really.
thought
Put it on
about it.
What your phone?
That is true. I could just pull it up on my phone.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't think about that. I would love to clear out that closet though and actually make it into like a full booth where I could put the computer in there, make it a little office, put some sound, some of the soundboards on the wall and just bounce
It's
shit
big
around.
enough for that, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is. I just gotta clear it all
next to
out.
my closet. I could do that with this, but it's weird. It probably could do, but there's also these walls right here. These fake wood things aren't very. Probably wouldn't be good sound in there. Honestly, it'd probably sound real weird.
Well, you'd have to hang up blankets or something to kind of mute it.
Which I'm going to start doing at some points in time is hanging up stuff right there to kind of dampen the sound a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The box has started to work a whole lot better, completely. Like none of that.
Yeah, I mean, it did it minorly for 1 second about 2 or 3 minutes ago, but yeah, that's the only I haven't really heard it recently. Like in the past couple of episodes, I've never heard it.
Yes, and I think so I took a couple of the devices that were off of my internet thingy. So I think my internet will be running a little better too.
Yeah,
today.
you haven't hit yellow yet since since then. So.
Yeah, that's because I fucking forgot I had my phone was on it, her phone was on it, and so this was on it. So there were 3 devices sharing that internet box. So all the bandwidth was going. Yeah.
Can you turn yourself up just a smidge, Chris?
Check. How am I doing?
You're fine.
All right. Y'all been watching season 3 of The Circle?
I've watched the first 2 episodes, and this one is going to be weird. What, Chris? If Chris hadn't watched it yet,
No, I have not yet. I have not yet.
That you're sitting real pretty right now, Chris.
I'm
okay. Cool. Awesome.
I finished all 3 of them, but I have a favorite so far, and it's really odd because I don't know why. Like, it's just I just like the guy as a person. But a lot of it, man, I'm just like, oh, this is super cringe. Like, just so cringe. Personally.
What'd you think of the weird plot twist? Like, not to give it away, but I know, Thorny, you know what I'm talking about.
Episode 1's plot twist.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I feel like they did her wrong.
I think so too.
Like I was half tempted to say, man, we should get her on the podcast, but I also don't want to. But man, they did her so dirty. I was like, that's fucked up.
I kind of felt sorry for her.
And then plus those bitches need to go.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like them from the moment they walked in. I was like, these 2 are fucking horrible.
Yeah, I hope they're gone. I want them gone.
Is there a twosome there?
There is a twosome, yeah.
And they're fucking annoying. I mean,
great.
Obnoxiously annoying.
Fantastic. I am so happy that we get.
You're gonna. I'll just tell you. She's a singer songwriter, and her manager's there with her. You can tell that there's nothing about this girl that's singer songwriter. She's 100% fucking Instagram thought.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna hate them like easy. The moment you see them, you're just gonna say fuck y'all.
fuck this shit. I'm turning this off.
Well, you're gonna have to. I mean, it's worth watching, but man, anytime that they are involved,
you never know what's gonna happen in the next few episodes after. That could change and turn things and whatnot. So it's a wild ride, as we know, as we adventured on the circle.
Yes,
into the circle.
But that's that's kind of why I like the show. It's like this is it's reality television, but it's reality television that's never been done this way.
They
Oh,
they,
yes, no.
they have 100% super stocked this season with the gays too. Like, you know,
Oh,
every
yeah.
year there's they have a lot of different gay people on it, and that's fine. But this year it's just like everybody through the door is some form of gay, and you're like, cool. But damn, are we trying to really play the diversity card here now? Like, we're hardcore playing that diversity card.
Yeah. I think for a show like that, it kind of helps. There's Red. It kind of helps with a show like that because you're gonna have to like have so many different types of personalities.
Yeah.
Hey, Red. Adjusting yourself over there. See what you got.
So,
Just adjusting some stuff.
There he is.
Really, I like that you have your own background too. Got to put yourself over some way. So
all of our pale ass looking rooms.
okay, so no, you guys don't have pale ass looking rooms. You guys have stuff on your walls. I look literally like I am in a hotel.
Yeah, it looks like you're bunkered down into a. Got a little
that's perfect, Red. I like that. I like that.
So, can y'all hear me well?
Keep talking for a second.
Hello, 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 hello.
Yeah, that's good on my side.
Can you hear us?
What about you, Thorny? Is it good for you?
Yeah, sounds great on my end.
Cool. I'm gonna actually share the link real quick to the Addicts page, the actual Twitch link. And then we can kind of get rolling and say so Red, what we'll do is introduce, you know what I mean? So far with all the interviews, Thorny's been kind of leading off, so I'm gonna toss it to Thorny. He'll ask a couple of questions. We'll go through it for about 15-20 minutes, and then do a break, and then come right back, and then do a little bit more interview about 20 minutes, and then we'll do a last segment, which will be a little game that I have. So
cool.
That is the rundown. All right. Where's the fucking Twitch? There's the Twitch. There we go. People are watching on the Twitch right now. I'm cussing at them. Sorry.
Who cares?
I don't want to cuss at you people.
We got a few people. We got a few people watching right now.
Yeah.
I've never been interviewed before, so it's gonna be interesting for me.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really, really cool. I'm totally happy to break the pop your interview cherry here, there, sir.
I knew he was gonna say
absolutely.
Oh yeah, you set me up really good to say it. So I got to give the people what they want. Where's this copied link? There we go. Boom, copied. Boom. Let's see the Addicts page. Shut up, us. We're talking. Shut up. I don't want to hear ourselves. Let's see. MPX Addicts page. Badoom. Here we go.
Badoom.
Badoosh. Hey, by the way, Red, that promo, I didn't hear what the crowd reacted to it, but the promo you hit after the work on it, that was really good, man. That was the perfect one he needed.
Sweet. I'm glad. It seemed like the crowd got into it.
Yeah. They let's see, when they play the stuff, do they have the crowd reactions on the playbacks? I've listened to a few of them, and sometimes it seems like cool. Then I'll listen to it back on Friday and see what's up.
Sweet. I need a shave.
We all do.
Yeah, the mustache. Yeah. Y'all that? Nah.
I got the weak spot here.
I need to keep the mustache.
There you go. Get some mustache wax and be able to twist that all the way up.
It's somewhere over there.
Yeah, I actually have some mustache wax that I'm gonna do for this bad boy as a part of the character and whatnot. And so I got some I forgot what it's like, dead something, skull something. It's really like a badass like rock and roll version of it. So it came with a guitar pick, like inside of the actual mustache wax to actually like scoop the wax out. So all right.
Oh hey
Yeah,
Ray, by the way, if for some reason any of us fall off of the thing, we'll come right back. If you end up dropping, all you have to do is just click on that link again, and it'll bring you back and just go through the same way that you used to get back on, or the way you used to get on. and then it'll connect you, and we can just keep rolling. So no worries if anybody drops. We'll just pretend like it never happened.
Yeah, we just kind of roll through it. All right, so let's go ahead and roll that intro there, Will, and we'll get going.
All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1. So I've got this Russian friend who's a sound engineer, and a check 1 2. A check 1 2.
Always bringing comedy, delivering entertainment frequently, giving hope infamously, just taking it like most normal, outstanding people, quietly revealing satire, trivially usurping volatile whack jobs and xenial yahoos. It's
And yes, we are back again, rocking and rolling, having a good time on the podcast landship or landscape. There you go, that landship. I don't know what the hell a landship is. The podcast.
I've seen that before, you know.
I think a landship is just a car. That's what a landship is. But we're in the podcast landscape known as Zaboys here on the Locals Connection, and actually here on Monday nights on Deep Dallas Radio, we're live or recorded live and whatnot and put on there. We are having a fun show tonight. We are doing something kind of completely different than normally we do. Last time we had an interview, it was just one segment, and we decided that we can't do that. We can't. It was 2 segments actually. We can't just give.
It could have been 3 though.
We can't possibly get all that we need out of somebody, to really entertain the people in 2 segments, and only one of them being the interview. So we decided to go full on with the interview tonight with some guy, not just some guy, but he is some guy that I met in training with the wrestling with MPX, as you guys who follows the boys know. I'm involved in there right now. But he's not just some guy. He is that guy in the corner over there. It is Red Chambers. Hey, buddy, how are you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing stellar, to be honest.
Yeah, you had a fun night last night. I didn't get to see everything. I just was there for a little bit. You had you took an L, but I have a feeling that L wasn't the end all be all of that. There was it.
It definitely is not. And just simple form. He'll see me again.
All right, yeah, and we actually had Sebastian on last week, so we know what Envy's all about, and he
had a match with Sebastian last night.
Yeah,
right?
He was.
I'm about to find that. I got to.
Yeah, so you can, hey, quick plug for MPX. Go to the MPX network on mpxwrestling.com, I believe, and sign up for the monthly network, and you can watch everything that MPX does. So yeah, good plug on that. Cheap pop. Here we go. But we have an interview time. We like to have some fun here on the boys, and like we've started out, I really like the brain box to get us going. So Thorny Thornquist, will you just lead us off here and get us going and rolling?
Yeah. Hey, Red, how you doing? Obviously. My first real question for you here is, where are you from, man?
I'm from Royce City, Texas.
Awesome.
Wow.
Grew up there?
That's actually...
Yeah, I grew up and graduated from there.
Okay.
That's crazy. I've actually had some experience in Royce City because me and Hutch, our old co-host and my old guitarist, we played at a pizza place out in Royce City. I can't remember what the place was called, but it was us and another band called Bubonic played, another 2-person band out there at this pizza place in Royce City. So that's a very random.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it was such a small town, and now here lately it's just grown and grown.
It's happening everywhere.
I just got to ask. I mean, I've come from a fairly small town as well. What was small town living like for you growing up?
Well, that's a good question, to be honest. Like, I mean, whether it was like, when I was like staying with my mom, she was like, it was like city living. When I was with my dad, it was definitely much country living.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a little bit of both throughout my whole entire childhood.
All right.
And with Royce City being so small, like the school was all country and all that. So I was like,
Country boy can survive.
country boy can't survive.
No, that was so messed. Yeah. So, so Red, what drew you into wrestling, man? I mean, that's kind of an interesting career to get into.
It is. I've always had like from when I first saw it, I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. But it really helped that my mom and my dad were super big into it when I was little.
Oh, okay.
So they would buy all like the action figures and stuff, and then end up giving them all to me. And then I got really into it, and then they kept buying me more and more. And then I was just like, I'm gonna do it. So and then when I turned, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Like, who was your favorite wrestler growing up?
Oh, well, Jeff Hardy for sure.
Okay, right.
My current favorite though is Xavier Woods. I don't know why. He's just there's just something about him that I'm just like, yeah, that's him.
He's really good. I love Xavier. I think he's actually a really underrated talent just because he's small and he's small in WWE. So it's really hard to really get that going.
So would you say I mean, obviously I feel like this answers itself. I'm going to ask anyways. Are your parents supportive of you wrestling? Like, do they come out to shows?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
They try to come out to as many as they can. Like my dad came to the one last night, and then my mom normally comes to pretty much all of them. So
heck yeah, man, that's awesome. You don't see that a lot. You know, a lot of people always think it's dangerous, and they're like, "Ooh, hold up." So
oh yeah, my mom's very against it. Like, I'm 33 years old, and my mom is like, what are you doing? Sorry.
She's like, Chris, you choose the weirdest industries to be involved in. What the heck? Why can't you just get a bank job like everyone else your age?
Right.
So Red, what's your character's backstory, man? Or is it a character? I feel like I'm mistaken every time I say that or ask somebody that. Like, what is the term, I guess, for that first?
I mean, I guess it's not really. It's kind of just like a little part of who I am. It's because I'm a big Pokemon guy.
Okay.
And so since I already knew so much about it, and like I used to actually make a little bit of extra money on the side from just pretty much getting to play it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
you're a Pokemon player.
Yeah, I played the card game. I played a little bit of the VGC stuff. And yeah, so like I just kind of grew up playing it with my cousin, and me and him just kind of like it just kind of clicked. And then when I talked to Kirby about it, he was like, "I don't see why not." And so then we just went with it.
Hey, mix two passions, wrestling and Pokemon. That sounds like the best way to do it, because you're not really gonna have to come up with a whole lot more. It's like, okay, I can just take these two things and just marry them, and then here we go. I don't have to overthink something.
Heck yeah,
absolutely. And it's made it a lot easier, because I've saw a couple people kind of struggle with finding themselves in wrestling.
Yeah,
and so it's just mine just kind of clicked instantly because of Pokemon, and I was just like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So do you have Pokemon themed moves?
I do. My finisher is called HM1.
Okay.
Which is cut. And my signature is Dream Eater.
Nice.
Okay.
That's excellent.
And, yeah.
Great underutilized move in Pokemon. Chris, what were you asking?
I was gonna say, so like did you have this idea to bring this gimmick to the whole thing, to wrestling, or were you in training doing your thing, and then all of a sudden you were like, well, I can bring this into it? Did you already have it planned out, or did you discover it?
To be honest, Kirby kind of discovered it for me.
He's really good.
Yeah, he's super good. I appreciate everything that man has done for me. Yeah. He's like, what's some things that you're into? And I was like, well, I mean, I like Will Ferrell, I like Pokemon, and I like wrestling. And he's like, all right. He's like, okay, well, let's try the funny man thing. And I'm not that funny. So,
honest.
So then I mean, And then he was like, well, let's try the whole Pokemon thing. And then we tried it, and here I am.
Yeah, it's gotten over. I personally think that's one of the reasons why you really connect with the crowd. And so I think that's because it's very real. You know what I mean? Like if someone comes out with a Pokemon gimmick, but you can actually like tell they're literally just playing a character of a Pokemon trainer, it's very different than like feeling the vibe that you're actually loving what you're doing with it, and it's not just like this facade you're putting on. So I think that's why you really connect with the with the crowd. But you and your tag team partner Noah connect with it too. How'd you meet Noah? How'd you guys decide to be a tag team? Like, what's up with that?
So when I first started training, he was already like, I think 6 months in.
Okay.
So that was back in January of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And so he started doing shows like back in June of 2020, I believe it was.
Okay,
and
so
he was teaming with Casey Clay at the time.
Okay.
All the way up until like about December, and then they didn't really have like anything for both of us to do, so they're like, hey, let's just try them. And then we kind of clicked, and we worked, and like it pretty much it raised him, and while also raising me, because I don't know, we kind of like mesh really well.
Yeah.
And then since then it's just been like, all right, y'all are together. And then now we travel together and stuff, and like we've wrestled in Houston and Sherman and all kinds of places together now.
Cool. Yeah, you guys are a fun tag team. Like if you guys haven't seen Infinite Stock like Go, they remind me of those teams that you see now in bigger companies that are go that are very much good work rate. If for people who know that term, the good work rate for those guys. And Noah looks like a professional wrestler. Like that's I also look
Absolutely.
like you guys look together too, because you guys have a very diverse look. You know, he's got the kind of chiseled physique, whatever, but then you're taller and you have this aura about you too that also works out. So really good job, guys. Really good job.
What kind of stuff do you wear in the ring? Like whenever it comes to like your costume and everything? Because I'm kind of curious. Do you take an Ash Ketchum kind of look, or do you come up with your own thing?
So the tights I wear, they're kind of just like, there's like, I just need tights to wear on my first day. So I'm still wearing those currently. So those have nothing to do with Pokemon yet. But like I came out with my first look. I came out in this black jacket. I had an RC logo that was inspired by Roy City, but it has the Team Rocket R with the Roy City C.
Okay.
Nice, but it says like on the back of the jacket, it had the trainer on all the pockets, had Pokemon balls. I came out with the Pokemon ball, Pokemon satchel. I brought out my binder of Pokemon cards,
which I love. I love that.
And last night I wore a Pokemon vest just covered in Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I saw that. I watched a little bit. I was at the show, and I was able to like look on my phone at a little bit of your match. I was like, whoa, what is that? That was freaking cool. How long did it take you to put that together?
So luckily I have a very supportive sister, because she makes all my stuff for me.
Oh yeah,
She made my black jacket. She made the vest for me. Yeah, she's just, so I think it took her like a couple hours each day.
Okay.
And it took her like 2 or 3 days. So
blessing.
Yeah. And I've asked her to do it very last minute. So the fact that it got done was appreciate her so much.
It seems like in every industry, it's really good to have somebody who's freely supporting you in one of those weird things that you need, like either artsy or graphically or something like that. Like it just takes somebody who will do it for no money.
Absolutely.
So the chat's telling me here that you started off as a referee, man. Is that true?
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Wow, the chat something.
Chat's bringing facts tonight, y'all.
So I started off, I started off as security.
Mm-hmm.
I worked security for like 2 weeks, and then they threw me to backstage to kind of help with flights and stuff.
Yeah.
And then to help me boost my confidence, because I had like no confidence at all. they were like, "You're gonna be a referee," and I was like, "Okay."
You're like, okay.
I was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna get stuck being a referee. I'll never be a wrestler."
Oh man.
Well, that's
And
still
then
an important role.
oh, it's extremely important role. It's probably the
Yeah.
most important role,
Yeah.
in my opinion. A referee can make or break a match.
Mhm.
But yeah, I started out as a ref for like a couple months. I wasn't too great at it. I worked some couple of New Texas shows as a ref, and then
Okay.
NPX. Um, and then they took me off being a ref for like a month or two, and then they debuted me on January 2nd of this year.
Nice.
January 2nd. So you've been going at it for the 9 months now, basically. How do you feel? I mean, I'm not sure how much time we have on this next one, but how do you feel that you have progressed from January 2nd to last night? Do you feel that you've taken the right steps in that 9 months, or do you feel like maybe it took a while for you to, really get going?
It definitely took me a couple months to kind of really catch my feet. My my charisma was really good from the start, and now it's even better. But like my in-ring stuff, it's like is it took me a couple months to get like really into it and like really
Right.
kind of express who I am and how I should be doing things. But now I think I'm definitely a lot better than I was 8-9 months ago.
Cool.
So which is thankfully.
Yeah.
So what kind of workout stuff do you have to do, like to kind of maintain and be able to do some of the moves that you have to do?
I'm a guy that kind of never stops moving around. Like I play a lot of sports, even to like today. Like I do softball, soccer. I do a bunch of running sports because cardio is kind of like what you really need.
Especially in wrestling, yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, because you might be able to look the part and be the part, but if you don't have no cardio, you'll die.
I can attest to that. Which is gonna suck because I've been out for like 3 weeks now. Going tomorrow, it's gonna fucking suck.
Hey man,
yeah,
gotta get back into it.
Gotta get through this. Gotta get through this. So I'm not sure if anyone's got any questions for this little first round. If we can, you got one more there, Willie the Violator.
All right, Red. What do you think it takes to be the very best?
Oh, okay, that's a good one. I guess
I'm sure you want to be the very best.
Oh, absolutely! Like no one ever was.
You too.
It says it on the back of these signs, but I don't want to pull them down. I'd say just having the heart and the ability to push yourself.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what I've been going based off of. If I can say and do, if I can say it, I should be able to do it.
Yeah.
So if I can keep putting my heart and my mind and everything into it, I should be able to do it.
Hell yeah.
All right. I like that answer. That's a damn good answer.
I had one more for you, but I gotta swap it up now because everyone's asking me why I have to ask you why you're that guy.
Oh
man, I was hoping to save that for later, but we can do that now.
Just look at me. I'm that guy.
What does it mean though?
So it all started with that meme that was like he's like you're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. And he goes, oh, are you? And he goes, absolutely. So and the reason, so it just so happened the same week I like said something like I was in the ring, I can't remember who I was wrestling, and I was like, I kept yelling at him that I was that guy. And later in that night, Casey Clay comes out and he kept calling people. He's like, you're not that guy. So the immediate next week, I messaged my shirt lady Heather, and I was like, hey, I need shirts that say Red Chambers is that guy, and I need them as fast as possible. So I was like, that way, just in case he was going on the same path I was, I would get it first.
I love it. I love it so much.
That is fucking great. And that right there is what I've learned so far over the couple of months I've been like back in the locker room and really getting to know these guys. That's the kind of rib that is that happens all the time. Like that kind of stuff is perfect in professional wrestling because it actually builds a lot of I think camaraderie or camaraderie. There you go. Because you guys have to like deal with each other anyway in such a physical aspect. Have a little fun back there, you know what I mean? So you guys kind of bond more together. That's what I love about it.
Well,
I think we've bonded
storylines that way too, like just on fun little things like that. That gives you something a little extra to be able to play with.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We will play with Red a little bit more later. So, but it will be we're in separate places. We can't play with them like that. Come on, guys, this is not. But there have been Zoom meetings that have gotten weird, so we will not do that. We will totally spend some more time with that guy here on the Zaboys podcast with a positive C, James 20 Thornquist, Will the Violator, Shot Will. If you're listening to us on Deep Dallas Radio on Monday night, you will hear a band. It will probably be Conningsore because they're the only band that has messaged me so far. But if you are a band out there and you want to get played on the Zaboys podcast, you're listening right now, send me a message and I will play your music later on at some point in time, probably on Monday. We are the Zaboys podcast. We will be back with Red Chambers after this music
break.
Okay, cool, awesome.
Oh no, I was just finishing your sentence.
Oh, damn. All right, I'm gonna go take a tinkle, and then that's great. Yeah, no, leave it. That's perfect.
Oh, I plan on it.
All right, cool. All right, good first seg.
Nice,
We'll come back after anyone needs to take a liquid
Everybody
break.
take a tinkle.
Yeah, you'll have it.
If you need to.
Did you say take a Ray Finkel?
Right, no, take a tinkle. Either take a tinkle and go get a drink, or whatever.
A drinkle tinkle.
A drinkle tinkle. Yeah, not a tinkle drinkle though. That'd be awkward and really gross.
So, Red, you still playing the trading card game, or are you kind of?
I do.
Nice. It's gotten really advanced.
I was gonna say it's gotten crazy now, versus whenever we were like way younger.
Yeah, it's so much different. Just because I've been playing since I was it's probably about 10 years now in the card game.
Yeah.
And even just like in that span of time, it's so different. And so then like I have some like the original cards and stuff that I collected, and like just looking at that stuff compared to the stuff we have today, I was like, there's no way that these two could have ever came together.
Yeah.
The fact that they still make packs, like remakes of the old original stuff, and it's like no one's competitively using this. You can only play this in one standard format.
Yeah, they collect items at this point, because any of the cards that like from the original game would just get destroyed. Like if you tried to use them.
You gotta remember back then, like Charizard at 120 HP doing 90 damage was a big thing. Now you've got cards at like 320 that do 110 attack.
What do all of these Pokemon basically just level 100 now?
I mean, sorta. Like. See, I need to look at my
they all go Super Saiyan now.
Yeah,
I don't want to ask too much about it because I want to get it actually recorded, but I do want to kind of ask you a little bit about your Pokemon collection later on.
Yeah.
So,
we've got.
Yeah, so even if we ask questions here, we may re-ask them whenever we start recording again, just to.
I was just curious if you were still playing, man, because I bought packs like 6 months ago, back when you could find them, and was just like, what are these cards? Like they're so pretty now and textured, and what is this?
Don't mind me, I just visited the green room.
there's so much there's so much better looking, but at the same time I still like the old ones a little better.
Oh yeah.
But
you get some really cool art on them now though. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Because now they have like full arts and full art variants and like rainbow cards, and I'm just like, there's so much to collect, and it's like,
yeah, I pulled a Pika ROM one day of a pack and was like, I didn't realize that people would love that card, and it was a thing at the time, and I was like, oh cool, I can't play this, I don't have enough cards.
I have like a box over there that I haven't even opened yet that has like 2 of them in the front.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm kind of saying, I really don't want to open it, but at the same time I really want to open it.
Hi, Sally.
The cat looks so. She's like,
She wanted to come up here. She hopped in the lap basically, and I was like, "All right, I'll pick you up."
Heck yeah! Oh, Will disappeared on us now.
She's a weird cat. Sometimes she likes up, sometimes she doesn't like up ups.
Yep. So Chris,
So does my
did you
cat. My
just go
cat's
to the
so
or did you work the show last night, Chris? I didn't.
Yes, so I had 2 shows. I had to do in the summer bash out in Denton too. So I came in, did the promo work, and then had to bolt.
Gotcha.
Would suck. And I was hoping to be able to watch because I was hoping they wouldn't have to do anything but walk door. So I was hoping to be able to like put the live stream on my phone and have a headphone in and listen to it and watch it. But I had to work outside fucking sound, so I could not. Like I was trying to watch stuff like as I was doing sound. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm not gonna be able to work. So, yeah, I got it was it was outdoor live sound, and so it wasn't too bad. I only had to do vocals and kick drum whatchamacallit triggers. So it wasn't too bad, but there was a couple times where I had to readjust stuff because he started losing breath and whatnot. So I'm like having to do some vocals and stuff. I'm like, all right, got you, Bubba, got you. So yeah, no, it was fun though. Yeah, I didn't work like I did. So I'm gonna be at this next one, and then the show after that I will not be at because that's actually my show I booked, so I will not be there the whole time. And then the one after that I'll be at, and then October 9th is another show that's mine, so I won't be at that one. And then I won't be at the 23rd too. So there's a couple of shows that I actually won't be at because of No Hope stuff. But
gotcha.
That's the thing. I've already told Kirby that when I first started, so he was okay with that I wouldn't be missing a few just because. So
sounds fair.
All good. Yeah. Gotta do my other whatchamacallits, things things that help me get to position anyway. You know what I mean? Like all the music stuff and everything like that helped me do what I'm doing. So
yeah.
All right, you ready to go?
Yep. And it looks like you got 2 more bands.
Cool. Yeah, I saw that.
2 more bands.
Well, we got 3 more, but I'm gonna not do Carterized because we already did them again. So I'll find a mother.
Do them. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll find a Mother Falcon song. So they're good.
Did they just tag? Oh, they didn't actually post a. Okay.
Song. Yeah, it wasn't. It's Joe is not in the band. He just knows them.
No more bands.
Well, good for being a supporter, Joe.
Yeah, it's even better, right? A fan actually. Oh, I promoted you instead of. Yeah, that's even better. All right.
Well, whenever at the end of this one, if you're gonna do that one, or do you want to do that one instead of the Carterized one? Or you were saying that you want to do that instead of Carterized?
Yeah, so I'll do Mother Falcon. I'll promote on this one, and the last one we'll do Absidian.
Okay, so Falcon is gonna, or Mother Falcon is gonna be the one that's at the end of this one, or yes. The one that just played.
No, the one at the end of this one.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, give Joe Higginbotham a shout out on that too.
I will.
Joe,
because he's a comedian.
Higginbotham.
Alrighty, y'all ready to go?
Yeah, whenever y'all are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1.
And we're back because we didn't discuss who was going to actually come back in it right now. So I'll just go ahead and take them reins right now. Yeah, there we go. We are back with the Zaboys podcast here on Deep Dallas Radio and brought to you by the Locals Connection that has a lot of podcasts like Wicked Better, who finally released a new episode because football season is happening. And the Good Game podcast is actually coming back, my other podcast, because it's football season. We have to talk about sports. Go freaking sports. Red, we are here with Red Chambers, by the way, MPX wrestler, and well, not just at MPX. Actually, you are booked out. You go places, Red. Where's your favorite place that you have booked out so far, other than MPX?
Other than MPX?
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to probably say.
Hard question, isn't it?
Yes.
Hopefully, because there's nothing like MPX. That's the thing. It's really hard because there's nothing like the thing at MPX. So everything else is
outside of MPX. Yeah, that'll be a safe question. Outside of MPX, what other?
It's a tie between Global Wrestling. I think it's GWF, I believe, Global Wrestling Federation, or Red River Wrestling.
Ooh.
Okay.
They both give me a bunch of opportunities, and I really appreciate that of them.
Well, see, that's actually something because I don't know a whole lot about wrestling, but that's y'all just taught me something. I thought whenever you were a wrestler, you were basically mostly just stuck with whatever company that you are with. I didn't know that y'all could go and join different companies and be able to make your career out of that as well. Like that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, some places will try to have you sign like a contract, and then
Mhm.
you're just like, nah, I'm good. Or unless it's like a big place, and then I'm like, yeah, absolutely, I'll sign that contract. But most time, because if they do try to get you to sign a contract, they'll only want you wrestling there, and then it's not as
Mhm.
you won't have as many matches. I should say, or many opportunities to go else and out and everywhere else.
Okay.
It's kind of like music. So the more you are able to get out when you're a band and play that's not in your hometown is better for your band. From what I'm discovering in the industry, it's huge like that. If you have the ability to wrestle here, wrestle there, and more people know who you are, then another opportunity comes and another opportunity comes. So I mean, he's on the right track with that.
So it's
Yeah.
kind of like signing like to a label. Like once you sign to a label or sign to a specific, in this case, a specific wrestling company, you're kind of just stuck there.
Yeah, and yeah, like MPX doesn't do contracts, which is super cool. Because they allow you to have your freedom and go out and wrestle wherever.
Mhm.
I know some other companies that do. Like I think there's one out in San Antonio that makes you sign.
Mhm.
But but yeah, so like once you like sign, they'll try to like keep you there, and like some of them I think are like 2-year deals and stuff. And yeah, that's not for me yet, at least.
Out of
Yeah,
curiosity,
right.
even though I know we're still technically talking wrestling and stuff, what other kind of things do you do? Like just you as yourself for entertainment, just to you know decompress? Because obviously you're not going to be just at work, or you're not just going to be wrestling all the time. You're not always, obviously you're not just always watching Pokemon. But
Hey, my
what
little
kind of
cousin does
hobbies do
that.
you have?
Um, so I really like to play sports. So every time I get an opportunity to play a sport, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Like Tuesday nights, I play softball. Wednesday nights after wrestling, I go and play soccer. Uh,
Do you do that after Wednesdays?
I do.
Wow.
That sounds painful, man.
I was about to
That
say, and you're
does.
already tired.
Yeah, and it's good cardio. So like it
Yeah.
helps me out a lot. And then I also like to go. I go out to. I like to go out and dance at like Red River and stuff like that.
Oh,
like
ladies,
Oh,
ladies,
alright.
Country dance.
hide or don't hide. Just come scoop them up.
Yeah. Go. Hey, that guy is entering the room.
Yeah.
Do you just like walk in and like kind of like point at yourself whenever you get into the dance
Oh,
floor? You're like, hey, ladies,
I'm
get
that
that guy.
I'm that guy, man. I'm that
Fuck
guy.
yes. Fuck yes.
They play your theme song when you walk in the door.
Absolutely.
That's the one
Pokemon
thing. Yeah.
song hits, and I just start singing, and just after that, it's just it's over.
do you ever
Comedians and
karaoke
wrestlers.
the Pokemon song?
I every time I go karaokeing, I have to do it at least once.
Hell yes, man.
Yeah, that's a must.
That's a
So
must.
I want to throw you back in time, Red, to the first time that you went and observed training. Like, what did you think whenever you first saw what was actually going on? Like, kind of, walk us through how you felt.
So I'm lucky enough to where they were doing this like discounted thing, and it was like, hey, come like it's like $50, come try out. And it wasn't like an observation day; it was like a tryout thing. And
Okay, yeah.
and I was like, I'm gonna do it. And so I just went, and I came in with like 6 people, and only 2 of us actually stayed around to actually do it. But like I'm a super nervous guy. I'm very to
Yeah.
myself a lot. Well, not so much anymore, but there I was. Uh, so I was just when I got there, I was just like, yeah, yes, sir, yes,
Fish
sir.
out of water, kind of.
Yeah. I was just like to myself, just trying to make sure I'm doing everything right, so that way they don't yell at me. And
Mm-hmm.
and then once I realized how nice everyone was, I was just like, I'm like, why? There's no need to be nervous here.
Yeah.
And then so and from there, I was like, you know what? I'll stick around.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds. It kind of sounds like my story. I went in and went ahead and looked, and this is what I always tell people when people are asking me like how to get involved with it. I'm like, just come watch, and you will immediately know whether or not you want to continue to do that. Like, because you'll see what they're doing. And I think I came on a Monday, and Monday it was pretty rough from what I was watching. I was like, damn, you know what?
Some days can be really rough.
I wanted to do that. I wanted to jump over and get in there and like try what they were doing anyway. So I was like, okay, it like the fight or flight thing will hit when you watch it. You'll be like either yeah, cool, or no, fuck that. Why would I do this for 4 fucking hours? Like this.
Yeah.
You're either gonna have one reaction or the other.
Yeah, it can for sure be rough.
I would have hightailed it out of there.
Oh goodness. So I saw before your match last night that Mr. Envy made a little call out video about you and your character, man. And I'm curious, have you ever considered changing your character?
I haven't.
No.
I've thought about bringing stuff to it and making it like more of like a, I guess I don't know the correct word for it, but like I guess just a unit.
What would you bring?
Conglomeration.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, no, Pokemon is kind of who I am. It's kind of like, you know, I've traveled for like the card game and stuff. Like I've gone to like Memphis to play, Washington DC, and all these places just to play the card game. So,
so hard question for you then. Actually, 2 hard questions for you. First one is, who's your favorite Pokemon?
Well, it's this little guy right here.
Rotom. Oh, hell yeah, man.
Wait, Scrotum?
Rotom. Rotom, not Scrotum, you sick mother. The child.
This is not a non-safe. This is a non-safe for work podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so here's the really hard question then.
Absolutely.
If you were a Pokemon gym leader, what type of gym would you run, and what 3 Pokemon would you use in it?
Oh, that's a great question.
So there's some games where like they'll do like combined types. So I would do poison electric types.
Ooh, okay.
So like I have 1 poison. If I only can do 3 Pokemon, I'd do 1 poison, 1 electric, poison.
Okay.
So well, since Rodham's my boy, I gotta have Rodham on my team.
Yeah, of course.
My favorite poison Pokemon is Toxicroak, so he has to be on my team.
Fuck yes. I mean, sorry, what?
And then the only electric poison type I can think off the top of my head, his name is, I think it's Toxicity.
Yeah, the frog-looking dude.
Yeah, he's a newer Pokemon.
Yeah,
I love that song. That album's great too. System of a Down just really they went on another level right there. Oh, that's why I'm controlling the Pokemon game and I'm not in the Pokemon game.
Actually, though, that Pokemon would be a great mascot for that song. I think it would totally work. He kind of looks like a System of a Down member in a weird way. In the eyes, I think.
All right. I think I know the answer to this question, but I'm going to ask anyways. Which was the first Pokemon game you got?
Oh, Pokemon Red.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I just had to ask though, because I was a blue guy myself.
Nope, red all the way, and then someone broke it, and I had to get blue after.
Yeah, I mean, people called me Red since I was like very little, so
it matched.
It's stuck. That's actually also you had a natural name too, because your name's not Red Chambers, but your name is Red Chambers. I don't want to know your other name. I want to know you as Red because it works. Like there's some people who I'm like, do I want to like what do I call you? What do I don't need to know what to call you. You're Red. Even if Chambers isn't connected, yours is gonna be Red. Which I love the red hair and the everything. Do you just want to go full mustache only? Because that's how I met you, I believe, was just the mustache only, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Because when I first started, I was doing both, and I was just kind of going with both.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time, I was dating somebody, and she didn't like the little scraggly at the bottom, so I shaved it and only left my mustache. And I was like,
was she okay with that?
Yeah, no, she only liked my mustache.
She likes the flavor saver, but not the drapes.
But then then and then now I have it again.
Shit
So,
happens. Yeah.
Now you got the gruff.
stuff
Every one of
happens,
us has
I
been
grow
there.
back, and now it's here.
Just find yourself
Alright.
a girl that doesn't mind, having a little bit of scruff right here. I'm glad my wife likes mine. As long as I keep it clean and trim, which right now she's probably not happy with me. Although I think she's out there
Yeah.
listening to me somewhere, so she's probably going to tell me to go get a haircut and a beard shave
And a
soon.
shave.
Yeah.
I like the
Kick the door
diverse
in.
facial hair we actually have tonight. Everyone's got a little bit of something
Yeah.
different going on. I like it. It's one of the nice, good visual look we got going.
I'm trying to get to the Magnum PI if you can't tell, but it's just not happening. It doesn't grow in up here very well.
So, yeah, that's a good mustache. So, we kind of talked about this, but I really want to get what you think it will take, not just to get, not just to be the very best, but in wrestling, what do you think it's going to take for you to get to that next level, to where you're in the eyes of Ring of Honor, you're in the eyes of like Impact, AW, where people are paying attention to you a year, 2 years down the line, to where you're on television? What do you think it'll take to get to that?
Oh, that's a real good question. I mean, it feels like in this business you got to know somebody to get somewhere. So I think you just got to know somebody and then just bust your ass, and then you can get there. Which is why I think I get so many, because I would like to say I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice person. So I think
from the very first time I met you, yeah, definitely.
So I think my niceness is kind of helping me get where I'm going right now, which is why I think I get the opportunities at like other places, because I feel like people see how hard I'm working and how nice I am, and so they kind of like things stack up, and then eventually I feel like all that will intertwine to where someone will see me and then contact me, and then we'll know each other, and then that's how I'll get
Yeah, attitude is everything in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
100%.
Like nice, I think, is even a soft word for what you are. It's respectful. You know what I mean? Like you're a nice guy, but I think in an industry like wrestling and an industry like music and stuff where there's a lot of ego involved, it's the respect aspect that really gets people, because you can be nice all day, but people will also walk over you if you're just a nice guy. You know what I mean? So it's like the respect factor I see from you that I think also is what other people see. And you're not just there. And then when you are there, you're a part of things. You're helping out. You're helping out with other people's training. Thanks for teaching me the circle, by the way. Red was one of my first training people that like took me to the side and had to work with someone who didn't know what they were doing and was really patient and stuff like that. So I think that's what other people see, and yeah, that's going to get you to where you need to be.
I think a good term here is genuine.
Yeah. You guys have hit the nail on the head so many times. It's in the board, guys.
So do you have dreams of getting to that point? Like, ask you how you want to get there. Do you want to get there?
I do want to get there.
What company is the one that your dream goal? Because now there's a couple that could be dream goals instead of just one.
Now there's so many now, because a lot of them are getting just up there. Some of them are like staying where they're at, and others are surpassed. It's just everywhere now. I just want to. My whole goal is just to entertain.
Okay.
So any of them, really, honestly. Whatever one's willing to have me, I'm willing to wrestle for. So
that's a good thought process to have. Do you have dream matches? Like, do you have guys out there where like give me three your top three dream matches of guys that are there right now?
Like that are already wrestling?
That are already wrestling, that are already in the upper echelons. Yeah, we'll get to locals in just a second. We'll get to the indie guys in just a second. But I want to know, like, who is Red's top three big boy Impact, AEW, WWE wrestlers that you would like to face?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to. Well, if Jeff Hardy is still wrestling if I ever get up there, if he is still wrestling when I'm there, I want him.
Assume he will be.
I'm assuming he is still there, because he will always be there in my heart. I want him.
Okay.
I'd probably also would like to wrestle Xavier Woods, because he's
Okay,
my
yeah.
current favorite. And then I would also like to wrestle Darby Allin. I think that'd be really cool.
He
feel like-
is hot right now.
Yeah, I feel like my character, if I'm able to do this whole Pokemon character, probably not, but I feel like I can see, like I can visualize that match.
It'd be interesting, especially if they turn Darby heel.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, heel red. That's also you're a face right now. You're as almost pure of a baby face as could possibly be, which is really really hard in wrestling. It's hard to do, and to want to cheer for somebody that is just this good guy too, but supposed to be having a little bit of attitude too. It's really hard to really grasp all that. You're very good at it. Do you want to turn heel? Is that something that, because some guys don't, if they're really good at being a babyface, they want to keep that. Oh, do you want to turn heel?
I mean, not currently. I think where I'm at right now is kind of like where I should be. I mean, later down the line, things happen, and I get a little mad and whatever, and pushes me to that point. That's that point. But right now, I for sure just want to be a babyface and just kind of continue down that path.
Yeah, get you work too. We'll get you work.
True.
Oh,
Okay.
so anyone have any questions? Because it's about to go to the indie guys. You guys got a little something?
Yeah, man. So you've been doing this, you said what, 9 months roughly?
I've been doing shows since January of this year, and I've been training since January of last year.
So what kind of are there any horror stories you've experienced so far?
Oh, actually, yes. So I have my match list right here. They have all the matches I've done.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, hopefully they're not watching. My first time I went to Houston, it was I had gotten my buddy Gabe and Tommy got me booked. Got me, Noah, and my buddy Mikey B booked. And so we did a 6-man tag. It was me, Noah, and Mikey B versus these 3 guys. I'm not going to mention their names.
I think I remember seeing something about this show. Yes.
Yes. And it was, they didn't play our right music. We went out there, not even the guys that were wrestling kind of showed up a little late. So it was just from that point, us showing up, I knew it wasn't going to go well.
Okay.
And then while we're in the ring, it's just nothing was going to according to plan, and it got to the point where at the end of it, I was trying to pull my boys out and they would get us the hell out. And
That's bold.
I was like, let's go to the ramp, boys, let's get out of here. But then we get oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. But was that worse than you and Seth going out to wherever you guys went? Was that worse or was that better?
That was worse.
Wow.
Yeah, at least I got to wrestle somebody I knew when I wrestled Seth.
Okay.
Yeah, so at least I knew him and I kind of could control what was happening, because even though we came in at the same time, I have more ring experience than he does, so I can kind of control things.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that, at least there I was 1-on-1,
Mm-hmm.
and I could easily get it across. Other than the 3-on-3 where I had to pull my boys out and get out of town.
Oh my gosh, get the heck out of Dodge.
We're not getting paid. Let's just hit the road.
I mean, it was a good payday, don't get me wrong, but it was the match itself. I was like, let's balance, boys.
So I guess so. Let's end this portion before we get to a Pokemon game, which is going to be fun for you guys. I'm gonna lead this Pokemon battle for you for the dominance of the Zaboys gym. But before we get there, I want to know of the guys in the industry locally and just independently that aren't in the big boys, who haven't you faced that you would like to face? And 1-on-1 too. Don't even count tag, because I mean, we could probably talk all day about that too, because there's all the different combinations and whatnot. But who would you like to face 1-on-1? Give me 5. Give me 5 of this.
Five? I
Damn.
can probably do 5. Number 1, I want to wrestle Alex Zane. He just got released by WWE, and he's back on the independent scene.
Okay.
He goes by the Sauce, and I want to wrestle him so bad.
The
Because
sauce.
I believe his gimmick is Taco Bell. I think so.
Oh.
And
oh man.
what better to catch than
Yeah.
packet of sauce? So
Oh my god. Yeah.
I would also
like
like to wrestle Corey O'Neill 1-on-1. He's just
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
that man is talented, and
Mhm.
I think he's just a super genuine guy, and I would like to wrestle him.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of wrestlers' name written down. Actually, I can look at. Who else have I not wrestled? Oh, I want to wrestle. I think he's technically signed somewhere, but I'm not for sure. Danhausen.
Oh yeah. 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 I think he's signed a Ring of Honor, but he goes everywhere.
Like he goes everywhere. So like,
Yeah.
if he counts for this, him, because he's just an interesting man, and I got to talk a little bit with him.
Purple Rain. Yeah.
Purple Rain. So that was super cool.
Yeah, very good, very sweet man. He's very sweet, very evil.
Very evil. He must be very rich.
Yes.
Another person I'd like to wrestle 1-on-1 that I haven't is Matlock. Because all I've gotten to wrestle him is in like triple threats and 6-mans and tag team, and like that's 1-on-1, just 1-on-1, one time.
Is this your rival?
I would say so.
Nice.
I've wrestled him the most out of anybody. I've wrestled him 6 times, and never one of them was a 1-on-1.
Okay.
I would love to see that needs to happen.
I would. If the day this match happens, I'm solid.
You should see, if you haven't, all the people who haven't seen the pictures, go find the pictures that I think. Did Matt share this?
Yeah,
the pictures of you guys.
Just randomly posted it.
It's brutal. Both of you guys shared it, so it's so brutal between these two. It is really awesome, and I cannot wait for that. I think the MPX crowd will pop hard if you guys have a 1-on-1 match.
Absolutely.
Got to make that happen, yo.
I think that was 4 people so far.
Yeah, one more.
Yeah, you had one more.
One more. Oh no. Someone. Oh, and then obviously, I want to wrestle Stephen Kirby because I've not got to wrestle him 1-on-1.
You haven't wrestled Kirby.
And also, every other trainee has pretty much got to wrestle him 1-on-1, and I haven't. Because my first match was against Brixton Shaw. So
Okay,
I didn't get the Kirby introduction, so now
God,
really
you had to face Brixton for your first match.
Yeah.
He's a really good guy, so that's actually a great person to have your first match. He's very, very good at what he does, and he trains too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. He taught me a lot just on that first show, and then I was like, okay. And then since then, I think I've wrestled Brixton a couple of times now. But
cool.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome. That's that. I think we could see all of those matches happen because I mean, you're shooting up, and so Danhausen needs to pay attention. We'll flood the Danhausen social media sites with all Red that guy and try to get this thing going. And we will have some more fun with Red. One more segment to go. We will play a fun Pokemon trivia game, and then it's not a very long game, so we'll talk some Pokemon too and whatnot, and like have some discussion and stuff like, because you're more into it than I even thought you were, because the traveling is freaking awesome. So we'll talk some Pokemon. We'll have some fun. We're actually gonna have some music here on the Zaboys podcast here on Deep Dallas Radio and the Locals Connection. We are going to play some Mother Falcon. Thank you, Joe Higginbotham, for suggesting Mother Falcon. So it's actually a fan suggesting a band instead of a band member. So pay attention to them because they're probably actually pretty good. So this is Mother Falcon, and we will be back on the Zaboys podcast after this with Red, that guy, Chambers.
And we're out.
Cool. Awesome. Good stuff. Good content, man. You're definitely a good guest.
Heck yeah.
Sweet. I'm trying my best.
Give me 1 second.
For your very first interview, I can tell you this: you are definitely getting an A+.
Yeah, hell yeah. This for your first. Yeah, this is you got genuine stuff to say, and it's not BS either, too.
we have interviewed people who have been, interviewed multiple times that are worse than you.
Yeah.
Yes.
The monk.
The monk.
We had a Buddhist monk. We had a white Buddhist monk.
Yeah. I barely bought it. I was like, you're not a Buddhist monk. You just think you are because you're crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy, he did everything. He was in radio at one point in time too, I think.
Yeah.
He had his own radio. Oh, he did. And I looked it up. He was in radio. He had this show about the law or something like that. And it was on 105.3 for a while. And
I love 105.3.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan for life.
Absolutely, me too.
I listened to 105.3 like way back when it was like a regular talk station. It wasn't even sports talk. It was just like regular fucking talk with like Howard Stern was on it and a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And, like I remember it transitioning to sports, being like, yes, this is fucking awesome too.
Live.
Yeah, I don't like ESPN. I hate the ticket. I just can't stand the ticket. It's not my bag, baby. Yeah.
Both of those are run by Cumulus.
They're both run by Cumulus?
Yeah. Which I never understood why Cumulus has two competing stations or sports stations. Even whenever I worked there, I was like, this makes no fucking sense. But okay, whatever.
And ESPN is just garbage. ESPN is hot garbage. Hot freaking garbage. All right, so we will have a Pokemon game.
Hopefully I do well.
Yes. So what we'll do, it's only about 10 questions, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's only about 10 questions. So I'll do the question and then the answer or whatnot. Yes, well, I can't see the fucking first. Where'd that go? Oh, fuck. Where'd question 4 go? I thought I had everything. Hold on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and I can't see the fucking question for 4, but I got 5, 6, 7, 8, and I can't see fucking. No, I see 10s. Okay, cool, awesome.
Nice hat. I'm digging that hat right there.
Oh yeah. Let me pull up the actual test again, and then
one of my buddies that I wrestled against, he was like, hey, I wrestled him, and the next time he showed up, he was like, hey, I got you this hat, and I was like,
that's awesome.
Thank you.
That's super nice.
Sweet. Okay, now I got everything, so we're good. And then we'll do the question. You guys can answer. We'll have buzzers and whatnot, and then no multiple choice.
Ooh,
it sucks. Well, actually, hold on. I can actually do the multiple choice because I have the actual test pulled up. So yes, we can have multiple choice.
But let's try to do it without the multiple choice.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you
if you need it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then if you guys want to
I'm so excited, I'm so competitive.
And if you guys want to chat about what the answer is or whatnot, go ahead and chat a little bit about it, and we'll play it like that since it's only 10 questions.
Okay.
Cool. You guys ready?
Yep.
Thorny, you toss it into me for the game.
Oh no! Now I gotta think of something. Okay.
Yep.
I
On the spot, Bubba.
All right. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
It's game time, everybody. Game time with your host, Positive C.
And we will have a Zaboys gym battle here on the Zaboys podcast on Deep Dallas Radio and Locals Connection, because we have Red Chambers. We have that guy, but we also have the kid from Pallet Town. He is the trainer. So Pokemon is his game. He has apparently traveled the country to play the game, the card game. So we're going to ask some questions about Red and Blue. So this is going to be, we got a 10-question trivia game for the rights to call yourself the gym leader of the Zaboys gym. Let's everyone, you have to have a buzzer though. This will be a buzzer-centric game. If you guess wrong, you will have a chance to steal. So we will get that right out of the way quickly. So Thorny, what do you want your buzzer to be? Actually, guessed. Red, what do you want your buzzer to be?
Oh no. Should I just do a sound?
Yeah, whatever sound you would like.
Oh, I'll just
Man,
bang?
is that it?
Man? Yeah, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'll just do man, yeah.
All right, Thorny, what do you want?
I'm just gonna go with the standard ding.
Ding, okay.
I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah. All
like that one.
right, man. And ding, ding, ding. Here we go. First question of the game. We will have: which of these attacks will drain HP from an opponent and gives it to your own Pokemon?
Man.
Well, I heard it first.
Will, yeah.
Leech Seed.
I mean,
Is that your final answer?
Well, there's a couple of other ones, but that's the one
There's
I'm
like there's like 4 or 5.
yep.
That is the correct answer for this one. It is Leech Seed. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So,
mean, there's also
what are the other
Absorb.
ones? Okay.
There's Giga Drain, I believe.
Yep. Giga
Yeah,
Drain.
that's a good one too.
Giga
I
Drain,
mean, that's
or Leech Seed.
Leech Seed.
Does Dream Eater give you HP back?
I'm pretty sure it does.
I think it does too.
what's the one that Zubat has that's just always irritating whenever you're going through the caves?
Bite. No, not Bite.
Oh, Bite doesn't do it.
I think it's an ability is one he has.
No, it's Leech Life.
Leech Life.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that's what 5 there already. Whew. I don't even know. I feel like there's more, but
Yeah,
I didn't have a point system, so we're gonna go ahead and give 1 point to Red. We'll make these 1 point each. So let's go ahead and write that down there, Chris. Or 1 point to Will because he got it right.
Oh man, I'll take a point.
Well, yeah, Red will take it too.
I think let's do 2, and then everybody else gets 1 because they came up with the rest of the other ones. That
Okay. Wow. You know what?
working
on the workshopping it right away.
because we never played this
We're
game.
writing the rules
No,
in the
we never
middle of
do.
the game.
That's the way we're calling it in the ring right now. All right. Let's see. Number two. Who does number 2 work for? Which technique, often used by Snorlax and Jigglypuff, will recover a Pokemon's HP at the expense of a few turns?
Man,
That is Red. What you got?
Rest. The move's called Rest. I think Jigglypuff's named is different, but Snorlax's is Rest.
I like Snorlax as a character too, and you are correct, Red. You are correct. Now, is Snorlax one of my favorite anime characters just because he is just this giant thing that doesn't do much, but it's just so fantastic.
He's
Just eats and eats and eats.
stuffed animal.
What is your everybody answer this one? We'll start with you, Red. What is your favorite anime character from the anime?
Mine's probably Brock.
Damn it, you took mine.
Either Brock or Lieutenant Surge.
Ooh, Lieutenant Surge is good too.
Yeah. Both of them kind of like Brock is just the funny guy, and Surge, I don't know why, he just seemed like a badass, I guess.
Okay.
And I was just like, yeah, that's the guy.
Will, what's your favorite anime character?
Well, I really do like Brock, but I guess I will change mine. I honestly think James is really funny.
Yes, both of them.
Like honestly, all of the Team Rocket is just, in my opinion, one of the funniest things that I've ever seen on television, especially in anime.
Mhm.
But they have great camaraderie. They're trying to be bad, but they suck at it that they're good.
And yet they're so good at being good on accident.
Yeah.
You gotta love
Yeah,
it.
they're so good at being good on accident.
Thorny, what's yours?
You know, that's a hard one, man. I always liked Todd, but I also really liked Gary.
Oh, that was great.
But honestly, I think I have to go with Professor Oak just because it's just always getting eaten up by Ash's Pokemon and just loving life from it. Like Mug hits him and he's just like, oh! Just like,
He's banging Ash's mom.
well, yeah, that too. He does get to bang Ash's sweet, sweet mom.
Mine.
But Mr. Mime, he's also trying to get in there too.
Yeah,
Oh, he
Mr.
is.
Mime stays
He's in
there,
there.
so
He's in there. Don't
Mine
worry.
technically is a Wobbuffet.
Oh,
Wobbuffet
don't get
is
me
one of
wrong.
the
That's my-
greatest things of all time because it doesn't do a damn thing and pops up when you don't. It's the whatchamacallit, the Psyduck, I think, of what's the one that what's her face always throws and
Yeah.
it's fucking this
Psyduck,
duck.
yeah.
and
Psyduck.
Yeah,
Misty
Psyduck. It's
does
a
it,
Psyduck.
Psyduck,
It's so
By the
fantastic.
way, Chris, I'm not gonna lie. At the end of this episode, I'm gonna add our Pokemon skit.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
please.
Why not?
And you might find that funny there, Red. We'll send it to you and go ahead and take a listen. All right, question number 3. This is a 2-word question. It's a 2-word answer. Which attack, when used, will result in you collecting extra cash at the end of a battle?
Oh,
Ding.
man.
I heard the ding.
Payday.
Yes, damn it.
That is fantastic. Cha-ching,
Meow.
cha-ching, cha-ching. Payday. So this is awesome. Some of these questions are actually leading into cool talking points. Because Red, you said you got money for going and giving the money, giving the card beat down. What was your best payday?
One time I won 2 booster boxes that I ended up was able to after I opened up all the packs and then like sold everything out of the packs, I made like $700-800.
Woo!
Wow. That's really good.
Yeah, and then and sometimes some tournaments like there was when I first started there were states, but now they're regionals. Regionals and like worlds and all that stuff, like those pay out a lot more than I don't know, a couple of booster boxes. So, but but the best I ever think I got was about $800.
That's
Have
really
you
good.
have you ever considered doing like YouTube videos of that? Like, have you doing deck explanations and whatnot?
I actually did for a little bit, but I took a lot of them down.
Okay.
Because how awkward I was.
Okay.
Because I used to be on a Pokemon team. We're called it was called Five Knuckle Shuckle.
Nice.
we had Shuckle dressed up as John Cena.
Yes.
We're all wrestling fans and then also Pokemon fans.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Sadly, we had to disband the team because stuff in life and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But that was a good time.
All right, guys, moving on. So right now it is 2-3 because Will gave up a point for giving you guys points on the other one. So Will's actually in last place right now, followed by a tie with Thorny and Red. So question 4, which of these techniques will decrease a Pokemon's accuracy if successful?
Sand attack.
What'd you say?
Sand attack.
No,
Man.
that is
Ooh.
Man. Is it man?
wrong.
Well, he said man. So Red's.
Oh man, that's what you're saying. Yeah. So what is it?
Is it Sandstorm?
Wrong. Thorny, you have the final chance. Want me to read the question again?
No. I think I'm just gonna say agility.
You guys all missed this. The correct. Do you want to hear the question again to make sure that you guys understood the question?
Sure, why not?
Yes.
Which of these techniques will decrease a Pokemon's accuracy if successful?
But that's the thing. All of those, all the ones that we mentioned.
Well, increase a Pokemon's accuracy if successful.
Yeah, this is decrease. The correct answer is kinesis.
I wouldn't have gotten that one.
No,
You wouldn't have gotten that one. So the samples or the actual the choices were Confusion Ray, Withdrawal, Aurora Beam, and Kinesis. So would have been one better with the multiple choice on that one?
It would have been really on the nose.
No, you would have got it full.
Yeah, we would have figured it out then. But yeah, I wasn't gonna guess Kinesis any other way.
No.
Okay, let's go with
That is a good question though.
Damn good question. It's fooled you guys. So that's good. All right, question 5. This is a one-word question. What is the only technique that Ditto can have in its true form? Will.
Transform.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Will with the 2-pointer to go ahead by 1 right there. What is you guys' favorite evolved form of a Pokemon? What is the form that makes you guys go, that's actually a really cool design, really cool characterization, really cool everything? We'll start with you, Red.
Oh no, I was hoping to go last. Probably.
That's a great question.
That's such a good question. So I like the Ghastly Haunter Gengar line.
Yeah, that is a good one.
It's a classic.
But Haunter's my favorite of the 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And unless you count like his a Mega Evolved form, then that's really cool. I like that too.
Mega Gengar's pretty badass looking.
Because he comes out to the ground and it's like, yeah.
Thorny?
Oh, that's hard, man.
Tough one.
I still think Wobbuffet needs a Mega Evolution where he's got like 4 arms and like an Elvis hair.
Yeah.
But
yeah, the little spirit things.
right. But I'm gonna say Lycanroc's a pretty cool evolution, going from a little cute dog to like this really savage-looking variants of wolves.
Absolutely.
I like the Larvitar evolutions because Tyranitar just looks badass, and he starts off as this little itty bitty thing, and then he just turns into a fucking beast.
I'm a big fan of apes. I think apes are really good when it comes to evolution. Humans fucking suck, but apes, that's my favorite evolved form because we think we're really fucking evolved, but we have yet to prove that really.
So, slack off. You like slacking is what he's saying.
All right, let's go. Question 6,
can pivot
guys. Question 6. So, that's again, we have Will with 4 points and Thorny and Red with 3.
Okay.
Points. Here we go. Question 6. Big question. Which attack does not have a possibility of an immediate one-hit KO? Do you need the questions? You'll probably need the 4 right here. So here we go.
Doesn't?
I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna give you the options because that'll probably be the only way we'll get this one. Which attack does not have a possibility of an immediate one-hit KO? Is it Dragon Rage? Is it Explosion? Is it Guillotine? Or is it Fissure?
Can you say it one more time?
We got Dragon Rage. We have Explosion. We have Guillotine. And we have Fissure. We got Will with the
I think it's Fissure, but I'm really thinking Dragon Rage. But Dragon Rage can keep rolling.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, then man, Dragon Rage.
Yeah. I Will, you answered too quick, and you answered in your own head because it is Dragon Rage. So Red, you will get that 2 points right there, sir. Good job, Red. That is one of the cooler names of a move right there. I like Dragon Rage. Does anyone have any moves that are just like kind of spectacular that you really like the name of? I've always liked there's a stupid MMO RPG, I think it was called EverQuest, and I always liked a weapon called the Rusty Long Spear. And it was going to be my porn name if I ever did porn. It was going to be Rusty Longspear.
Rusty Longspear is a horrible porn name.
No, I get that one gets 2 thumbs up.
But it sounds like you're going to give all the girls tetanus.
Yeah. Is there any names of moves or Pokemon that really like get you going in laughter or just badassness?
Mine's Metronome.
Metronome, okay.
Metronome is badass
Because that can be anything.
Yeah. It literally can be any move from splash all the way up to like hyper beam or something. Like whatever it decides to do. I don't really have one. I always went for the most powerful moves because the way I played the game was I pretty much just found one Pokemon and said I'm just gonna build this one up and then whatever moveset it has. I take that back. I guess I always liked Fire Blast from the anime because it just it made that fiery cross-looking thing and just shot towards Pokemon. I thought that was cool.
The Japanese symbol for fire.
Is that what that's what it made? Oh, that's awesome. All right, guys, we are at question number 7. So Red is in the lead by 1. I like the scoring of this right now because everyone going ahead by 1. Good job, Will. Let's see. Question 7. I will probably have to name all 4 of the choices on this one too because it's one of those. All right. Which attack will a Pokemon use once it has run out of PP?
Oh, ding.
What? Oh, yeah.
It's struggle.
Struggle.
The struggle within. There we go. Thorny with the 2-pointer to tie.
It doesn't happen often.
Well, the downside of that thing is it also hurts you at the same time, right? Like you can do damage to the other Pokemon, but it also hurts you.
Yeah.
It hurts you too, yes. But I just thought of something.
Yes.
You could make a Magikarp do damage if you ran out of PP for Flail or Splash, and then you made you struggle.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good point. I
never
thought
considered
about
that until 33 years old. People have finally hit me.
Oh
I-
shit! I was training Magikarp wrong all along.
Right.
Oh man!
Speaking. It's like you knew the test, guys. You didn't know the test, but you. Speaking of Magikarp, number 8. Which attack will a newly caught Magikarp always have?
Ding!
Dang.
Ah, dang it! I
Dang,
didn't-
ding got it. That was a ding. What?
I mean, you guys take it away.
No,
Oh,
yeah, I said ding for Thorny. I didn't.
Oh, yeah, that's what I
That's what I'm
I
saying.
also said
Yeah,
ding.
everybody said mine, but I was like, you guys have it. You take it.
So to split the point, guys, who can say it first?
Splash.
That is all Will right there. No split of the point. That is so we have 6 to 5 to 5. Will is in the head. He is about to be the gym leader of the Zaboys. Jim, this is crazy. This is wild. This
I don't have enough badges to win.
All right, here we go. Question 9. This could be one of the biggest questions of the night. Which attack does a wild Abra, always have?
Man.
Red.
Oh.
Repeat
Is that your final answer?
Yeah. Yes.
He's that guy, Red Chambers with the big
Yeah, me too.
2-pointer
Really good. Nice.
to take the 1-point lead. So right now we are at 7 to 6 to 5. Red, Will, Thorny. That's the line. It is a question
I'm okay with
number 9. Question number 10, actually. This is it.
Ooh.
Red, if you get it, you win. Will, if you get it, you win, of course. Thorny, if you get it, you can tie Will, but Red will still get the victory.
Okay.
So Red, you can win this without even making the pinfall. So you can get this going. Let's see. This is a true false. The only true false question we've had all game too. Damn. There we go. Oh God, this name is awesome actually. So I want this to be a band name. Number 10, the Dream Eater technique is only successful if opponent's Pokemon is asleep. True or Red?
True.
I got it before I could.
Yeah.
But yes, that is correct.
That is correct.
And that is absolutely correct. He has proven he is that guy on the Zaboys podcast. So the name sticks. It is Red Chambers, who is
He's
now the
that
official
guy.
gym leader of the Zaboys gym, because this is a real thing now. The Zaboys gym is a
The
real
Zaboys
thing.
Just-
Yeah, we will have to have battles now to see who is the champion. We'll have to have Red back on, because Red, this has been an awesome night, man. Did you have fun?
I did. This has been an awesome experience.
Cool. Hopefully, other podcasts out there, wrestling podcasts, sports podcasts, get Red Chambers on. He is a good guy to have on. He will have a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun tonight. I hope you guys will tune in to the next time we have the boys, because we will be doing.
Wait.
Do you have something here?
I got
What
one
you
last question.
Oh,
One
okay.
last
We have a
question before you're outta
surprise
here.
question coming in with a surprise AEW style surprise.
Hey, you got to play the theatrics, right? Red, you mentioned that you're a huge Will Ferrell fan.
I am.
Oh wow, yeah.
So I got to ask. Will Ferrell did a string of these movies where he'd go in and do different sports. If Will Ferrell played a heel in a wrestling movie, how hilarious would that be?
Oh. It'd be amazing, is what it
I want to see that now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
a movie
Would
that
you
needs to
be in that movie? That's the question.
I would have to be.
Right.
I think that's actually genius.
Yeah, like, that has to happen now.
I used to do theater and stuff, so I think I can act a little bit.
There you go.
That's a commonality between, I think, a lot of wrestlers that I found out too, is a lot of theater experience, at least a little bit somewhere. Either they've done it in high school or a little bit. That's something that everyone kind of has. Yeah, that's actually a really good concept for a movie, because they have that show Heels, which is more of a serious side of the indie wrestling thing. I think that having a comedy like that is actually the next step, and the other thing to put some levity in it too. I think both of those things would be good. Sorry, my cat is like asking to go outside, so I'll get with you in a second. Well, this has been a lot of fun. Next time on The Boys, we will not be interviewing anybody. We will actually be talking about the brand new season of The Circle that is on Netflix, because that we love The Circle, guys, and that is one of the things that we watch and we discuss pop culturally here on The Boys. So we will get down and dirty with that. Again, thank you you so much, Red, for taking the time out and coming with us today. I will see you tomorrow or whenever we're at training together again. Will, Thorny, did you guys have fun tonight?
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool, awesome. As long as you guys have fun, we will keep doing this. And all the people out there on the Twitch stream, I hope you guys had a good time. Join us in 2 weeks as we will have some more good time. And tune in to Deep Dallas Radio on Mondays and, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, Thursday, Fridays, all those times. But definitely tune into us at 8 o'clock on Mondays. You will hear this exact episode there. And you'll also hear this next band. They are called you know what? I'm gonna look it up before I fuck that up. You know what I mean? Let's not act like this is an easy word to say. Absidian. There we go with their song "Complacency." We will rock that out at the end of this. Again, thank you, Red. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Thorny. Thank you, Twitch. Have a good night, Monowia, and stay gold, Pony Boy.
Deuces.
Ooh. Cool.
And we're out.
Freaking awesome, man. That was perfect. That again, for your first interview and like all that sort of stuff, you nailed it. That's the kind of personality you have to have, and like it was good back and forth too. So
Sweet.
Yeah, that was A+, man. Like it was like you've done interviews before. Like I wouldn't have guessed it if you hadn't said anything.
Yeah.
That was a good time. I didn't think that it'd be that fun, to be honest with you.
So that's not the first time we've gotten that compliment. I think that's the best compliment that a show like ours can get, because no one knows the fuck we are, but so no one knows what to expect. But when someone comes in and they're like, that was a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. I think Kat said that, the girl from the Circle, she said that. Yeah. We had that guy Josh Weir, that poet guy, who had some fun. Sebastian said that. Like, yeah, we've had some guests that have been like, what's his face? Our buddy, freaking Ted McKay. Hey, Ted McKay said the same thing. He was like, hey, these guys are actually pretty good. You guys are actually pretty fun. I had a good time with Ted McKay.
That's Ted McKay's loud ass cooking show.
But yeah, so we had a good time there, Red. Anytime you want to be on again, we'll cycle through a couple of people. But in a couple of months, come back on. We'll definitely see how you progress then, and we may be able to talk some new stuff and whatnot.
Always down.
Heck yeah, man.
Hey, just out of curiosity, Red, do you want to hear the Pokemon skit that I'm going to add to this now, or do you want to wait?
I absolutely want to hear it.
Yeah, I want to hear it too. I forgot about it.
It's been a long time since we've done this, but I got it pulled up. Let me make sure it plays. It should.
You want to go? I'll be right back. All
right, I'll wait till you. Well, actually, I'm gonna test to make sure y'all can hear it, and then I'll make sure the whole thing.
Let's see.
Can y'all hear that?
Yeah, we can hear it.
All right.
It's a little loud.
Okay, cool.
It's a little loud.
A little bit, but it's okay.
Okay. All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
It'd been a long night. Every night was when you're trying to clean up Saffron City, but tonight was different. I walked into my office in the center and realized it was not alone. And it wasn't just my partner. Pika! There stood a fiery dame. Her hair reminded me of a ponytail's tail. She looked like she had legs enough for 3 people. She moved across my office with the grace of a Wobbuffet, the hypnotic sway with a subtle bounce.
So what brings you in here, big boy?
Her voice was like a Bulbasaur that smoked a pack a day. But everything about her still had my attention. You stole my question, Toots. This is my office. What can I help you with?
Well, you and your cutie yellow trench coat wearing friend might can help me. I'm looking for a missing Pokemon.
I'm gonna need more than that. There's 718 of them now.
Well, he's yellow, has brown stripes, long ears, and has a tail shaped like lightning, and kind of looks like a rabbit.
Pika. Well, it ain't a Voltorb, I can tell you that much.
I'm not interested in what it is not. I am interested in what it is and where it is.
Listen, lady, the only Pikachu I've seen is my partner, and it can't be him. We've been together for over 20 years now.
Well, actually, I'm looking for looks exactly like that Pikachu.
Oh no. Why tonight? Why this? Still.
Dewey's wife!
Finally, after all these years, we're about to get that Pikachu, and Jesse's not even here to see it.
Because I don't think we should objectify women. There is no reason to put a woman in these kind of situations.
Even though Meowth was right, I knew what I had to do. Thankfully, the dame wasn't here to get hurt. Pikachu.
Pika?
Thunderbolts.
Pika! Pika!
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's the end of it.
My favorite part about that is how Jesse sounded like a mixture of Professor Oak and Gary. That's all I could envision,
never
is just
considered
Gary
that.
in like a lab coat and just super old. And like,
Oh yeah, that was we did a couple of skits like that and whatnot. We didn't. I think it was only Pokemon one we did. I
That's
sent
the only
the.
we got a couple of wrestling ones, but
Yeah, I sent the group the wrestling skits. I don't know if you're able to see that one. Yeah, we did a couple of those where we had our own wrestling federation. It was first Major Damage Wrestling.
BTF.
Yeah,
And then
no,
it
it
went
was
to DTF.
yeah. Then it went to DTF. Down to fight. Down to fight wrestling. Yeah, it was. They're pretty funny. I swear, like the other guys aren't wrestling fans, but if you listen, it sounds like everybody knows wrestling to a point. Like we crafted it pretty well. It's really interesting.
Well, we took
I
our
do.
time. We took our time writing those back then.
Yeah, I do a voice that's very similar, and I hated the fact that Wade Barrett does commentary, because my brutal Bart Benedict voice sounds exactly like Wade Barrett. It's brutal Bart Benedict. Yeah, and it sounds just like Wade Barrett doing stuff. I'm like, oh god, that's fucking hilarious.
He ripped it off from you.
No, he's actually British, so it's
Goodness.
oh man. But yeah, good times, guys. Good times. I gotta clean up and do a whole bunch of stuff, but yeah, fun time tonight, guys. We will do this again. And Red, man, I hope you had a really good time tonight. I will see you later on this week.
absolutely.
Awesome, guys. Later on.
Yep. Have a good
Have a
night,
good one,
everybody.
guys.
Y'all have a good night.
You
You too.
Oh man. All right. I'm gonna close down the stream. Thank you everybody for swinging by. We appreciate it as always. Y'all were a wild crowd tonight. A lot of Red fans in the chat. So thank you guys for coming by, and we'll see you next time. See ya.